What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host. I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with my man with all the knowledge. I'm here with Strap Facts. I'm here with a man all the way down from Delaware. I'm here with BDC. And today we got my man who chose the show. We have the Dominican Dream, baby. We got Poppy Platino. Fellas, what's going on?
What's going on, baby?
What's good, yo?
Hi.
Hi.
God damn it.
All right, well, tonight we're going to
Indeed.
take it back to October of 2008. Guys, happy October. It's spooky season right here. And we're going to talk about No Mercy. But before we get to No Mercy 2008, Platino has his spooky crate. So let's see what we got.
Yes, we have the bi-monthly spooky crate of Pro Wrestling Crate. Thank you. All right. This feature for the month is going to be Mask and Paint numero ocho. El ocho.
Things that will help you rob a bank. Masks and paint. Right here on the IDM pod.
Benta.
As tradition, we will do the t-shirts last, but let's see where we're going right here.
The most coveted item in my pro wrestling fandom. The
So
t-shirt.
right here, I have a PW Pro Wrestling Tees Trick or Treat Clear Draw Bag. So, trick or treat, motherfucker.
So you can
Underwear.
Bring
Nice.
that to your next AEW show.
Why?
You
All
can
right.
Bring your bag in and smuggle nips.
Not bad.
In the main events.
If you want to be Sting, you can't do it without face paint.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Well, I know
The
what AJ's
Wolfpack-
wearing for
The
Halloween.
Wolfpack face paint, no less.
I know, worst one.
Spencer's
I-
Gifts having a sale.
I did get a mask. It's not very good. It's not
Uh-oh.
very nice.
Yeah, Curry
It
Man.
is
Oh, boy.
very evil.
Oh, nope.
So the picture.
We have a
You got
Denhausen. I don't know what kind of mask this one is.
That look like El Generico.
I know.
Put it on.
Not now.
You know the mask.
I'll do it at the end of the show.
You know the mask fits Latinos.
So my micro brawler, I ended up getting a Vampiro. So
Okay.
That's Stang.
Stang.
I got a Nacho Libre pin. Jesus.
The
Oh,
one
wow.
that will never die.
And then for my autograph, I got Eric Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
That's the scariest part of it.
Warbeard. Redbeard.
For the t-shirts, let's see.
Warbeard. Redbeard. Redbeard.
I got the Japanese legend, Jusen Thunder Liger.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got red on
Okay.
you.
That's
And
dope.
even says legend, too.
Did I say Luger?
That's dope.
And then to finish off the crate, we got the American legend, Dustin Rhodes.
What?
All right.
Keep stepping.
The natural.
Yeah.
You get that shirt.
For like 25.
Abel's is a habitual reseller. Reseller of pro wrestling crate goods.
Not yet. I got to do that though. All right, so that is my Pro Wrestling Crate of the month. Well, by month. So spoiler alert for, say, November. We'll have the legend himself, R.I.P. Owen Hart, John
Nice.
Moxley, Mick Foley, a former guest of the show, Buff Bagwell, and Huckhausen?
Hulkhausen.
Hookhausen.
No, Hulkhausen.
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 Pour one out.
Okay, so
Because what you gonna do when you're very good and very evil?
it's not very nice though.
Interesting.
I'll tell you what's not.
Very.
That one's gonna be interesting. We'll get back to that in a couple months.
Do you
See
do
if
you
it's
like your
something.
crate that you have right now?
Oh yeah, but minus the face paint and yeah, and
You mean you're not gonna get dressed up as Wolfpack Sting for Halloween?
I already have enough high blood pressure. I'll be fine. That's a clip.
Allusions to the past.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
All right, let's get back on topic.
All right. So we're taking it back to No Mercy 2008. This is Platino's choice. Platino, why did you choose No Mercy 2008? Last week, John said you chose it for one match only in the main event of Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho in that ladder match. What's your reason behind this?
It was that, but also because of Jeff Hardy and Triple H. I forgot this match too. I love that one. I'll talk about it later. But just seeing where Jeff Hardy was at this time, I went back and seen that he hadn't won the title just yet. So I just wanted to see what the fans were thinking about him, and I got what I wanted. All right, so let's get to the show, brother.
All right. Well, a video package kicks off. We see Chris Jericho and HBK. We see Jeff Hardy. We see Triple H, Kane, Rey Mysterio, The Big Show, The Undertaker. Rey Mysterio loses his match against Kane tonight. He has to unmask Triple H and Jeff Hardy for the WWE Universal Championship. No, Championship, not Universal. WWE Championship. That's it. And basically, this show is all about No Mercy. The show takes place in Portland, Oregon. We have a few commentators because they have 3 brands at a time: ECW, Raw, and SmackDown.
Yep.
You have Todd Grisham and Jerry Lawler on ECW. Then after that, bye, Todd Grisham. See you later. You got Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole. You have Taz and JR. Very unique.
Yeah, the only reason King was doing the first show with was it you said Todd?
Todd Grisham.
Yeah, that was because Matt Striker was supposedly off that day. I don't know if he got something happened to him, but that's why King was doing that commentary at that time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, our opening match, we have the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, with Tony Atlas taking on the ECW champion of Matt Hardy. My first question is for StratFacts. Why is Tony Atlas on the payroll right here?
No one truly knows, but he is a certified WWE legend, you know. I'm not really sure. But I mean, it was a fine role, you know. You have Tony Atlas, you know, one half of the first ever African American tag team champions in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. And why not throw him a bone? He, like I said, he's a legendary figure in wrestling. Vince McMahon probably loved him to death back in the day. It's just that Tony Atlas, you know, personal demons and such get to him and led to a dark side of the ring for Mr. USA. But yeah, he was on ECW for a good while, you know, and then he joined Mr. Exiled Abraham Washington on his show as his Ed McMahon, even though, I mean, I didn't really watch Johnny Carson. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, he was here backing up Mark Henry, and probably Mark Henry was a big fan of him as well. You know, it was just with African American stars being so few and far in between. Probably just throwing a bone out there for Mr. Atlas. But I thought it was a decent pairing. I thought it was nice. So I was glad to see him.
Before we get into this match, can you talk about the landscape in 2008 in WWE?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it as we review this show, but I mean, I like this show, so there's a lot of good things to see on this show. But I like to go back to, you know, because, you know, it's a very fuzzy period for me, you know, 2008, 2009, 2010. You get lost a lot there because you're just leaving the whole, you know, Chris Benoit murder thing from the year before. But if you're looking at storylines, you want to look at the WrestleMania. So WrestleMania earlier that year was at the Citrus Bowl, main events being Undertaker and Edge. So that was the featured matchup for SmackDown. The SmackDown brand on the other side, John Cena, Triple H, and Randy Orton feuding. You know, John Cena came back earlier that year at the Rumble, so he's he's coming off injury, but I think he got injured again. I think the SummerSlam match was him and Batista that year. I could be mistaken. I might be. But that's where, you know, I think Cena got injured again. And then, Jeff Hardy, he was getting that big push at the Royal Rumble earlier that year, and he almost won the damn title. But then he got a wellness policy violation, and he was booted out of WrestleMania. Chris Jericho also made his return just recently, but he was still wearing the long tights, the Save Us, the landscape, there's a lot. We'll get it. Like I said, we'll get into it in the matches. I feel like it's better if we talk about it when the matches come up. But WWE, there were superstars all over this card. So, with getting into the first matchup here, Matt Hardy and Mark Henry. I enjoyed this match a lot. I thought it had great crowd heat. The fans were really into it. I was really into it. I'd like to see Matt Hardy here way before he got broken, way before he got woken. And Mark Henry, still many years away from that Hall of Pain run. And he just came back to a little 2 years ago. He beat up Batista, and then Batista got hurt. So that ended that feud for the World Heavyweight title on SmackDown. But here he is. He's still, Mark Henry at this time, still, like I said, I call Tony Atlas a legend, but here's Mark Henry. He's a freaking legend too. And if you have two guys facing off in this opening match that you could play in the video game, the first SmackDown on PS1, hell, you could probably play a lot of guys on this pay-per-view with the PS1 SmackDown game. I always enjoy that little factoid. But this first matchup, I liked it a lot, and I thought it was a very good match. I thought Matt Hardy would lose here, but he retained the title, so good for Matt Hardy. And even though Mark Henry was still he was a brute force of a heel man, in the back of our heads, we knew better things are to come, and he's gonna have a really solid career, becoming World Heavyweight Champion in just a couple of years.
All right. Well, Matt Hardy, he was the underdog for this match, and the fans, they were so hyped for Matt Hardy. And Mark Henry, the typical big man, he dominated his whole match. He used all his power to destroy Matt Hardy, but Mark Henry, he messed up his knee, like his knee buckled, Mark Henry, his knee buckled, and Matt just started taking advantage of him, using all his speed and agility to take out Henry. But Matt Hardy, he countered the world's strongest slam. Henry's getting ready to slam him. Matt Hardy just did some basic stuff you don't even see on TV no more. You just hit him in the knee a couple times, hit him with a twist of fate. 1, 2, 3, match is over.
Yep.
And I enjoyed this match, this opening match. It was pretty good. I honestly thought Mark Henry was going to win this match. It definitely surprised me.
Yeah, it actually was an element that you don't often see anymore. Matt Hardy took full advantage of the injured leg. And even when he was in that world, he was set up for the world's strongest slam, and he just started tagging his knee, and his knee went out and he dropped him. I was like, brilliant. I was like, they didn't do the time honored tradition of, oh well, I'm not hurt anymore, and now I'm going to destroy you thing. Yeah. They literally played into, he's hurt. Matt Hardy takes advantage and hits him with the twist, and it was the twist of fate, and it was over. I love that. I love that. It's something you don't often see. How many times have you watched a match where somebody got hurt and then either A, their opponent didn't take advantage of it, or B, they did take advantage of it, but then at some point it didn't even matter anymore. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. This is a really good solid match.
And I gotta agree with you guys too. At first thought I was like, oh boy, Matt's about to get destroyed and he's about to lose the title right here. But no. The crowd alone, I was like, wow, the crowd is loving Matt Hardy. I mean, to this day they still love Matt Hardy, but this is peak Matt Hardy. He's not even like woken or broken yet, but man.
This is the Matt Hardy after he came back and they played the Edge Matt storyline, the Edge Matt Lita storyline. So he garnered a lot of sympathy and fandom from that. And it carried for a good long time.
Yeah.
It definitely did. So we can all say that this match matters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Let's just say that's what they do.
All right, well, our next match, we have Beth Phoenix with Santino taking on Candice Michelle, and this is for the Women's Championship. When I seen this, I was like, oh, Lord, it's not going to be all that. Beth, she's your women's champion at the time, and she's on a little losing streak.
Mhm.
So starting tonight, she's trying to get her shit together, and Candice has some shoulder issues. I guess Beth injured her previously, and Beth, she's working on the shoulder the whole damn time. But you know what surprised me? Candice looked good in this match. She didn't look bad in this match. I'll say that. She didn't look bad. She actually made an effort. Like, I really couldn't think of like a decent Candice Michelle match, and this wasn't bad. She showed that she had a little heart. But Santino's outside, and you know, he's gonna get involved. And then he tried to grab Candice's leg, accidentally grabs Beth Phoenix's leg, but it doesn't affect Beth whatsoever because she still gets the win with the glam slam, excuse me. So
yeah, well,
interesting match. Somewhat matters.
Yeah. Aside from Santino putting Beth Phoenix's leg on the rope, which meant drag her completely out the damn ring.
That one down. I just tapped her leg a little bit.
It was a decent match. I think it looked at times like Beth was really just hitting her as stiff as she possibly could. Like, she would hit her, and I was just like, oh, damn. But Candice did. I like you. I couldn't remember a good Candice Michelle match, so this was kind of like my reintroduction to seeing her in the ring. And yeah, she didn't look bad. You know, were you gonna get a 5-star match or what did Big E say? A good rematch? Nah, you weren't getting that. But you got a solid match, and I mean, Beth carried it, of course. Santino's antics were comical, but
as always,
yeah, they're comical. That's Santino for you. I thought it was hilarious when he pulled her all the way out the ring, and but yeah, I will say I loved her her counter. She was about Candice Michelle looked like she was going to hit it with the I'm Prettier, and she countered that into the glam slam, and that I love that. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
so.
Really good.
Yeah, so it was a good match. I will say it mattered from the standpoint of it showed Beth off, of course, but it showed Candice off to a degree too. As far as where does this match go as far as the show, yeah, it didn't really matter. It could have done without it. But I mean, it was there, so it was a decent match for what it was. Didn't need to be there, but it was there, and it was a decent match.
Strap.
Yeah, I would say this was probably the weakest match on the card, but it you know, that's not as bad of a praise as it usually is. I thought it was very entertaining. It was, it was very short, of course, but it was very good. It's very entertaining, very evil. And I think at the end of the match, as Beth and Santino are walking away, and Beth's her little crown thing, like it kind of fell off or whatever happened to it.
Oh yeah, she pulled it off after she
And like she has just this look on her face, a very stoic look on her face, and I think it's because she's trying not to laugh at what Santino's doing. I'm like, she just has this weird expression. It's like I think she's trying not to laugh.
Yeah. You keep trying not to break character.
Yeah.
Santino
was good at that.
I like Candice Michelle's gimmick at this point. I think she was with she had a trio with Tori Wilson and Victoria, and they're just acting as like the mean girls for a while. But this was her. She took her music. I liked her old theme music. I liked the techno remix version of her theme music. I liked her entrance. Something that Nikki Bella copied. Just the
yeah.
Yep. I love that. And fun random fact is that I got back into action figure collecting because I saw an ad in the WWE magazine. They have this new lineup of figures, and actually Chris Benoit, Fit Finlay, and Candice Michelle were in it. So I started going to the Walmart looking for that action figure, that Candice Michelle action figure, and it just spawned up me looking for figures still to today. But that's a small fun fact. Candice Michelle kicking off the action figure love that I still have. But back to the match. Yeah. Just because it seems like I'm being nice today. It does matter, this match for me.
All right. Platinum, what about you?
To me, I actually like this match because it gave me hope for the women at this time. Because normally, like we all say, it's like, all right, it's just gonna be the popcorn match where you're just like, all right, they're gonna do a couple hair pulling, nothing special, and that was it. Even with Beth at that time, I'm like, I know she's probably the best female wrestler at that time, and she's probably just gonna dominate for the most part. I like the fact that they were still going on with her storyline where she was losing and not really focused on her match, and then just one little move, and then she got what she needed.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it gave me hope for the women at this time because I knew that for a little bit after this, it's gonna go downhill again before it kicks back up. So for me, it does matter, especially with the women. I'm very happy with what happened, and Candice Michelle, man, you impressed me. Like everyone said, there wasn't a match that specifically I can think of Candice Michelle, and no disrespect at all. I know she did her thing when she could, but they just weren't trained like the women are now. It just was like, all right, they did their thing, and we got one legend out of this. Well, two actually. Santino.
So this match, it matters.
Yes.
Beth Phoenix said that this is probably her best time in wrestling. It's fun working with Santino because not knowing what he was gonna do. Like she tried to stay stone faced the whole time, and
he was just constantly breaking her in half.
He's breaking everybody. It's just John Cena, Batista, McMahon.
Like I'm not sure if you watch NXT. He was like, he's like, Tricky Williams, you cannot be my captain. No, you you bad guy. I don't care if you champion. Tricky Williams. What kind of name is Tricky Williams? That shit was so funny.
And the thing is, this guy is not really talking like that in real life. It's just a character.
nothing like that.
It's like,
fake
what?
actions on NXT is what I've heard.
He's one of those guys. You're like, wait, that voice is not real.
Oh. Tricky Williams.
Shame, a bunch of frauds.
I love it. He should be in the hall. I don't care what no one says.
I think he will be eventually,
even for the comedy.
Yeah.
If not, Cobra!
I used to hate Santino Marella so bad because he reminded me of my Spanish teacher, my college, not my high school, my college Spanish teacher, and I was doing terrible in that class. Sí, malo. And like he looked just like him, and that's when he debuted against Umaga. I was like, "Fucking hate this guy."
Listen,
I hate Santino. But obviously that changed. So bueno.
I want to see Santino go against Mr. Iguana.
That'll be actually a good match.
Santino and the Cobra. Yeah.
Or Dimanito.
Dimanito.
$100.
Would you pay that, or would you still not pay for? I forgot his name already.
Exactly. Erase from history.
Oh, Austin Theory.
Dude,
there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
Bad,
where is he?
Released.
He's not in TNA.
No, he's not released.
He's
not
not
released either.
No, he's not. He's not released.
Yeah, repackaged. Maybe
again.
Maybe he's gonna evolve.
He's going to evolve.
What are they going to package him as now?
I feel bad because he looks like he's got it all, but he just doesn't connect. That's all it is.
Well, and the thing of it is he looked like he was starting to connect as the adversary to Grayson Waller when they were a tag team.
Yes.
Like he was starting to connect. It was like, and then all of a sudden, poof, he was going. I'm like,
yeah.
You could join Fabian Eichner in Europe.
Jesus.
Giovanni Vinci.
Yes, and Sylvain Grenier.
Hey, we might see Theory. He might be El Gran Combo number 5, whatever
Oh,
he is. You know?
that's
Oh, Grand Combo.
what if
Damn,
Austin
Dom.
Theory is one of the luchadors?
Maybe he'll be one of
El
them.
Grande
Maybe that's him.
Americano.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are Grande Americanos? Who are they? Ludwig.
I think-
sure.
Ludwig, Butch,
Is-
and Pete
Tyler
Dunne
Bate.
and Tyler Bate.
Tyler
Yeah.
Bate.
Really?
Yeah. Pete Dunne is
So
Bravo,
wasted.
and
Cause
Tyler
Chad-
Bate is Rio.
Because Chad is hurt now, right?
Yeah, Chad's hurt.
Yeah.
Jeez. What a
One of the
waste.
best gimmicks, man. Oh, jeez.
Couldn't give it to Gallus.
Oh dear God, no,
I was listening to your show.
Gallus luchador.
no.
John, you know these people? I don't know who the hell that is.
Wolfgang. That's it.
Wolfgang.
That's the only one I know.
Oh man, I was listening and someone got not
Joe and
released,
Mark
but
Coffey.
They let their contract run out or they quit. I forgot on NXT and they were around for a couple of years.
Oh, recently the
Yeah, yeah.
Jasmine Nix, I think his name is.
No, it's a dude. I think
Yeah,
Black dude?
black dude, really, buff.
Some black dude just
Yeah.
he posted a video like him on leave like nobody care about you anyway. You was on TV.
Yeah, that guy. I think.
like I don't know you.
I think
Damn.
like
Show your support.
Efro, I don't know, some black dude
yeah,
blind,
something like that.
yeah, I don't know.
Sorry,
Beginning with
brother.
E, not
They
big
make an
E.
impact.
Yeah, we don't watch NXT on this. Well, I don't know.
I watched last night. They got me.
Oh
They
yeah,
got me. I thought last night was the invasion.
Can't call it.
That was not no
It's-
damn invasion.
it's the showdown now.
It was supposed to be the invasion, but they had to change the name because it's the anniversary of Hamas. It was like 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's what I have for lunch. Carrot
So-
sticks, celery.
So
There
they
goes our viewership.
changing everything to
We're big
to
in
next week.
Gaza.
I hope so.
So is India.
We're back at 1. Thank you very much.
Hey, we got a lot of VPNs following our show.
Thanks, Stephanie, and her places.
A lot of VPNs. I seen
God.
somebody watched us from Germany. I said, "Oh shit,
I take it.
somebody put the captions on."
When you're listening to have a
Pornhub.
nice Steiner with some nice whiskey.
Yeah.
Why are they drinking Mexican tequila in Berlin? Three Greiser.
Lord have mercy.
We're about to go off the rails.
All right. Well, our next
It's
match.
on its way.
Our next match, we have Rey Mysterio taking on Kane. If Rey Mysterio loses, he has to unmask. Won't be the first time we've seen that face. But
Oof, ugly.
Ray, he's sporting the LA Rams color.
Put it back on.
That blue and yellow. I like that color scheme. I remember that. He had action
That was
figures
nice.
like that too. That whole
Yeah.
blue and yellow joint. And they showed the video package of Kane and Ray going at it. Ray went for a springboard, and Kane just kicked him in the ribs like nothing. I'm like, oh. And then I loved it. How, how big Kane is and Ray being so small, and he just right there on the ground, just grab him by the neck, just pick him up with one hand, just to choke slam him. Oh my God. I'm like,
Some real horror stuff.
yeah, it was crazy. And just
Hey.
watching this, the video package and watching this match, my God, Rey Mysterio, he's good. It's
Mhm.
the believability for Ray.
Yep.
The way he
Yep.
moves, the way he sells, and he another underdog, which he really is the actual underdog,
The ultimate
Yep.
one.
the ultimate one.
Yep.
Because if you watch this match between Rey Mysterio and Kane, Kane was blown up within like
Yeah.
the first 2 minutes. He was blown up. He was breathing heavy. I seen that.
I was breathing heavy and I was on the couch. I'm like, geez, relax. Come on, Ray, slow down.
Yeah. But after a while, Kane got it together. He caught Rey Mysterio with a big clothesline. Then he started using all the power moves to weaken Ray. So the finish of the match, Rey Mysterio, he's going for a springboard on the outside of the top rope, and Kane just took a chair, bam. He hit him like Otani, man, and Kane didn't care. He just started laughing, just walked up back to the locker room. Like, man, all right, well, I guess we ain't gonna see his face. I'm like, all right. So my question is for Strap. After this is what? Survivor Series?
Mhm.
So that was in Boston because we went to that show. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think them two cross paths that night.
Is that in the archives? Did we,
It is in the archives, and yes, we did
sure
go to
they
that
weren't
show.
part of a traditional Survivor Series matchup.
So it probably didn't mean nothing then. All right, so basically that storyline just died after this.
My notes say Rey wins by disqualification when Kane chucks a chair at him. Just launched that shit.
But the thing of it is if you look at it, he didn't really even launch it. It's like Rey jumped and he just did this.
Yep.
he just flew right into it. It was hilarious. But Ray's laid out. His mask is about to come off his head anyway. So he almost got what he wanted anyway.
And he's laying there.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Like, you got hit in the head, bro.
That's why I can't feel his legs.
That's why I can't feel his legs.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Well,
He's like,
broke his neck.
Like, take my knee pad off. Take my knee pad off.
I broke my back.
Jesus.
Spinal.
Oh,
the Survivor Series did feature a traditional Survivor Series elimination match featuring Team HBK, featuring Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, Crime Time, and the Great Khali taking on Team JBL, featuring JBL, Kane, MVP, John Morrison, and The Miz. So
I think HBK, Kali, and
Kali was like the second one eliminated.
no, I think he won. I think he won that one.
No.
Well, that's where your Rey and Kane feud led into.
Never mind.
Well, we ain't got to live that again. We was there. But, guys, did this match matter?
Yes.
Sounds like it did. So, yes.
And surprisingly, because I know John's not a fan of DQ finishes, but this kind of this was okay. This was okay.
Yeah.
It kept both people strong in a way.
Yeah. The storyline, no, because the whole premise of that storyline was he's going to take off his mask because behind the mask we're all monsters. And then he just basically laid him out with a chair and left him laying without taking the mask off. So storyline, no. The match was hilarious, though. Absolutely, the match mattered.
Yeah. Apparently, it was a sprint in the beginning, so you know. All right,
yeah, I enjoyed it. It matters.
Yeah. Only other thing I will say that didn't really matter was I often wonder when Michael Cole goes into iterations about attire that people are wearing. It's like, did he actually talk to people, or did the writers just write that in? Because he was like, I talked to Rey about the mask he has on and the blue and the yellow. It represents the Aztec warriors from back in the day. And I'm like, did you really talk to him about that, or did you talk to one of your writers who thought it would be cool to mention Aztec in that match? I'm really curious.
Vince
really curious.
That was Vince.
That was Vince. Yeah, that was.
Hey, Michael. Talk about Aztecs, huh? Aztecs, Aztecs, you get it? Aztecs, huh?
I'm mad that I can actually hear that. It's bad because Michael Cole then and Michael Cole now is like a 180. But yeah, I can see that. Get it, Aztecs.
Get it, Aztecs. Get it, Aztecs. Ah. Oh, Lord.
It's so true. Oh, jeez.
All right, well, after this, we see MVP. He comes out to the ring and he says that the Cavaliers, you don't sit LeBron James, and basically you don't have a show without MVP. He's mad that he's not in the show. Well, he should be mad with that Burlington Coat Factory outfit he had on. That should look terrible. But he wants to fight. But Randy Orton comes out, and then basically MVP said that he is a playmaker who doesn't get the ball. And, Orton basically said that you were given the opportunity, and all you do is just lose. After this, we see Legacy come out. Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, and Manu Platina. Who the hell is Manu?
I forget.
Not Manure. Really. Manu.
I know he's one of the Samoan family members. I forget which one though.
Who's the daddy?
Is it Samu?
I don't know.
Don't nobody really care.
It's not one of the Tongans, I know that, but I think it was.
Nah, he's Samoan.
I think it was.
He's one of them guys. He's
One
one
of
of
them
them boys.
I think it was Samu. Yeah, I think it was Rakishi's brother.
One of the loser Samoans.
Oh
The
shit!
non-world champion Samoans.
Ooh,
The bloodlet line. You know,
Aichi Wawa.
damn.
sounds
You guys
Japanese
know-
and Mexican.
I want to know who his daddy is. That's all I want to know.
I think his dad is Samu.
What does he do?
So you're saying Jacob's brother?
Okay.
I
So he's Alpha Junior.
No, this just in.
Oh,
Yes, he's Alpha Junior.
Alpha Junior.
Yep,
He is Alpha Junior.
Alpha Junior.
My legacy. All I can say is,
Yeah.
like, freaking Legacy and Randy Orton, the way they're dressed, very 2008. As a matter of fact,
yeah.
I still dress like that now. So last time I went clothes shopping.
You know,
Yeah,
it was crazy looking at Cody and Randy Orton together.
Yeah.
Both of them not nearly as big as they are now, but I swear Cody don't look as small
Mm-hmm.
to Randy now that he does. Like he looked like he still need a growth spurt or two
Yeah.
back then.
People just fill out when they get older. I mean,
Yeah.
think about the Hurricane, Shane Helms, and he makes appearances as the producer here and there. And
Mhm.
you're like, dude, this guy used to be the tiniest cruiserweight, and he just grew up. He's sticking out. He gets fat. He gets old.
Yeah, but the thing of it is I'm not even just talking about body size. It just looks like he put some inches on him too, which should not have happened.
Do you think, how tall do you think Cody? I mean, when I met all of these pro wrestlers in real life, I'm always like their size or bigger than them. It's kind of funny that way. But Cody Rhodes is ridiculously tall.
Yeah.
Like, he don't seem like it. He's ridiculously tall. He's taller than me, and it's like, shit.
So is Phil. When I met Phil,
Phil,
CM Punk.
no pictures.
He's short.
He don't seem like he's short. He's
taller than
bastard.
me.
Yeah, he's a tall bastard.
Yeah.
He's short.
Well, you're tall.
Yeah, you don't.
That's my point. That's my point.
BDC is like 6'7", built like Sid Vicious.
I wish.
You got a better build than Sid.
Still got a chin like
Really,
built.
Dom? Fuck
I'm
you.
saying you got a better build than Sid. That's all.
Fucking asshole.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole,
Sid
man.
Vicious, 2 times.
Yeah.
I'm
the main eventer.
not doing it. Mm-mm. Nope.
Fucking heel.
Not at all.
Sad Vicious.
I know.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, Legacy comes out and they were talking shit to MVP. Instead of MVP getting jumped, he walks back to the entrance. But we get CM Punk and Kofi Kingston. They come out to the stage and said, CM Punk, there's 3 of us. There's 3 of them. Let's go get him. Yeah. Let's go do that. So all 3 of them, they run down to the ring. CM Punk and Kofi just stop him. MVP, he gets ass whipped.
Yep.
That was a good one.
And then Kofi and CM Punk finally got in the ring, and then they even the score, and then after that, Kofi and Punk could just start laughing.
Yeah, that was Jamaican Kofi. That was pre blown up chest Kofi.
That chest was starting to cave in.
It was
more.
starting, but there was still more chest and whatever he had going on that caused that.
That soup bowl.
But yeah, that was the funniest thing ever when they went running down. MVP was running down with this new air of courage. He got in the ring and they just I was hollering. I was like, no, they left that shirt off. He got smoked. I was dying.
That was funny and fucked up at the same time.
I can't tell, but I think this was his face turned.
MVPs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you say Survivor Series, he's on the heel team with Kyle Lee on them.
Oh, is he?
Kyle Lee, Miz, Morrison.
Well, I was trying to figure out what happened to MVP, so maybe he is. Yeah. Had to scroll up.
Well, that's Team SmackDown.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
why.
do brands.
Yeah, it was Raw SmackDown.
Never mind. All right, well, our next match is a number 1 contendership match. We have JBL taking on Batista. And my God, when I heard the music, I seen the animal, I got hyped all over again. It brought me back. I said, damn, I missed this dude.
Mm-hmm.
I missed Batista. That was
I missed that version of him.
Yes.
Because Batista was okay.
Yeah, when he came back, it was okay, but not.
Yeah,
this version
right here. Oh my god, yeah, this dude as advertised,
top 5 SmackDown wrestler of all time, Mr. SmackDown,
as
debatable.
advertised.
He was holding it down.
He was definitely part of SmackDown 6, the 6 that actually built up that brand.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely,
hell yeah, that was my guy. But this match, I'm like, all right. Like after watching it, I'm like, okay, this JBL, he was already a former world champion, and Batista's just Batista. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna get 2 big meaty men slapping meat, and they were bringing the heat, they were bringing the blows. Pause. And then all of a sudden, Batista won with the Batista bomb, and that was it. The match was kind of short. That's what I thought.
I'm actually glad it was. You don't need a lot with these two. They're 2 big guys. They're not gonna get you a Flair Steamboat match. Like you said, you're gonna see 2 big meaty men slapping me. They did. They fought, and it was just short and sweet, straight to the point. You know who was the guy that was really going to go over, who had the momentum, and it was Batista. I love JBL for his heel turn, but he did not need that win. It wasn't about him. It was all about Batista, and the right guy and the right amount of time was dealt out for these guys.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. After the match finished, you see Batista like do like one of these numbers, like pointing at his wrist, like, you know, like
it's a matter of
time's
time.
wasting, you know, like
time is money. Let's go.
Yep.
Had like one of them Brock Lesnar treatments, you know, get paid by the minute.
Pretty much.
Also, because he has asthma.
Oh, jeez. What do you think about this match, John?
Oh, I love it so much. I mean, I don't know what I was doing, but I was cleaning something up and I heard his music come on, his entrance, and I was like, shit. I had to go rewind it. It's like, what makes you go rewind something? You know, I was like, oh, I want to see Batista in this mode, because this was peak prime Batista, and he's one of the absolute greats. Well, the new favorite here on the It Doesn't Matter podcast. And like, you know, you guys noted that it was kind of a shorter kind of match. Yeah, it definitely did not overstay its welcome. And this was kind of like this whole show almost. I don't want to call it like perfect booking, but it was really good booking, because Batista, you know, they said he was in that, like, they had that infamous Scramble pay-per-view, the Scramble match where, you know, Brian Kendrick was the world champion
man with a plan
for 5 seconds, you know.
Yep.
So Batista kind of got screwed here. And so you could probably think of the booking like, oh, okay, this match was for the number 1 contendership for Jericho's or whomever would hold the title by the end of the night. And that match didn't even take place at Survivor Series, because that was John Cena. So it was just going to be a quick TV world title match, you know. So you just imagine, okay, we got Batista here. He got screwed at the last pay-per-view. We need to heat him up for as a warm-up for the heel champion. So how can we make him look good? We put him in against a big brawling brute in JBL. We'll have him be mildly competitive. And JBL not, you know, I don't think JBL's afraid of doing jobs, you know. So that's kind of how whether he's a generous fellow in the back politically or not, you know, he's like, yep, Batista can pin me. One Batista bomb, done. I'm out of there, you know. Yeah. It's just very well done. It's just something you could revisit anytime, because it gets to the point. It does not waste any time at all. A very good match. Definitely does matter.
BDC?
Oh yeah, I absolutely enjoyed the match. I've been a Batista fan, and I actually was a JBL fan of this version of him. Not because he was like, oh yeah, no, it was because he was such the perfect heel. He was a guy that could generate amazing amounts of heat.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just outstanding, especially because you're talking about the same guy who was beloved as a member of APA not even months prior. It's like he had the sad send off, the sad, I'm basically getting Farouk fired, and then he comes back as that, and he's just generating heat left and right. Love that version of him. But yeah, it was basically a power display. You weren't getting technique, you weren't getting speed, you were getting all power. And with all things power, it was not going to last long. So I thought that worked out well. Because after a while, if a match goes too long, especially if it's nothing but power on power, then you start to see things replicate.
Mm-hmm.
Things start to get drawn out. You start seeing guys winded and blown up because they're throwing out all their best shots, and now they got to kind of make it up on the fly, and rather not. So I think this match worked out perfectly for that. Was I surprised that Batista hit the Batista bomb and it was over just like that? A little, but I wasn't mad at it. Especially with what happened after the match. You couldn't really have JBL winning the match and then having his limo stolen with Divas and Sergeant Slaughter and Crime Time going off. You had to have him kind of getting beat and being in the ring and definitely not headed to the back, regardless of all the drivel that he spilled afterwards in the ring. I think it worked. It worked.
The only thing he got right back then that we need now, I need a bailout because this economy sucks. Jesus,
Oh man, such a relevant
Absolute
promo.
ass.
So
that's
after
the first time I actually was like, "Wow, that's actually relevant to this day." I'm pissed.
So after JBL got
Absolutely.
pinned by Batista, JBL asked for a microphone. And he said he thought he was going to beat Batista. He thought he was going to become the champion again. He said his heart wasn't in it tonight. This week has been a traumatic week because of Wall Street and everything that's going on. But he is a blessed man, and he is happy for Congress for him to keep his money. And what's good for the country is good for him. Shout outs! John McCain. Shout outs, Obama. Nancy Pelosi.
The fact that he's doing that for heat.
I know.
What an asshole.
This is in
Nancy
the midst of
Pelosi, God bless you.
the midst of a freaking
Yeah.
election's about to happen soon too.
Called out Senator Obama at the
Yeah,
time. I was
Senator.
like,
I know.
man,
Wow,
Senator Obama.
Is
Senator
so
McCain. I
old.
was like, wow.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yep, and just like BDC said, after this, Crime Time is backstage, and he said basically that they're blessed too, and they're going to take JBL's limo.
Did you pay your
with
taxes?
the Divas,
Yeah, I paid my taxes.
Yep.
and Mickey James got no rhythm, and
Oh,
She can
yeah,
sing,
his
though.
heart
Which-
came out of nowhere.
She got the pipes, the pipes.
That's it.
What a terrible thing for the Divas at that time. You know, it's like you're women wrestlers, and then you come to the building. What do we have booked for us? Well, we're just gonna have you dance down the cement runway and get into a limo going who knows where. You know, it's like
Might as well get the Godfather back for our night, and
Yeah.
then
I'm glad I trained so hard in OVW to just jiggle my tits down into the limo.
Wait,
Lena and Victoria, they were hoes.
wait. Speaking of which, I need to. I'm glad you just mentioned that because it made me think of something from earlier in the night. Why did Tony Atlas walk up in there looking like Right to Censor?
Look like a school teacher. Steven Richards, yeah, I don't know. He just want,
He's
want
wearing
to show his
Sunday
arms
best,
off,
man.
when he took his jacket off.
He's going to church Sunday
He
best.
took his jacket off, and I'm looking at him like, this dude is looking straight like a member of Right to Censor with the cutoff shirt and tie. The
Got show
hell?
the guns, man. You know,
Man,
former
it'd
Mr.
have been-
Olympia or whatever it was.
It would have
back
been
in the
more
day.
funnier if he went in a limo and all new chicks had their shoes off.
Oh,
Oh man, he would have loved that. White women and feet.
Ooh,
damn,
shit.
Dom, you couriered tonight. You just
He would have
Ballin'.
loved that
Need
one.
some of that bone sucking sauce. Get at your local Kroger.
Oh man.
Pass it.
Oh my god. Ooh, shit.
Lord. Tony Atlas and Crime Time in the limo. Imagine that.
rest in peace, brother.
Recipe Shad.
Yeah.
All right.
boy.
Well, after this, we have the Undertaker taking on the Big Show, and there's a video package of how the Undertaker he was going to take Vicky Guerrero's soul, And then out of nowhere, Big Show just clocked him. And then he just destroyed the Undertaker, all these big blows and body shots. And all Vicky Guerrero, all she wanted was an apology from the Undertaker, but it didn't happen. So she slapped the dead man in the face, and then she spit in his face. Yeah. Uh-oh, you done fucked up. You don't do that. Well, this match right here, a very, very physical fight that Taker dominated at some times.
Before you get into this match,
yes.
that video package, when I seen Vicky taking the tombstone, I'm like, wow.
She bounced.
She
bounced. Yeah.
This is not a trained wrestler right now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she was like for a little bit, but I was like, ooh,
she
sold it like,
yep,
like anybody else. I was like, it's the little details that people may not pay attention to, but that right there, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That was done well.
I was absolutely impressed with that. I was like, man, she like the bounce and landing was perfect.
Yeah, I normally when you're just going through these reviews and sometimes stuff like this, you're just like on your phone, you're not even paying attention. I was like, for some reason, my eyes, I wanted to see what was gonna happen, and I saw that. I was like, oh shit, Vicky could sell. I'm like, okay, I like that. It's something like that I just watch it. I'm just like, okay, caught my eye.
Yep,
that's how she became a cougar.
Sassoon. Huh?
That's how she became a cougar. She was bouncing in the back.
Oh shit.
Pantene Pro V.
That too. Jesus. She learned from Chavo. Chavo taught her how to do it.
Probably. I mean, if you're gonna learn from a Guerrero, even though you're married to one, or was.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get back to it.
All right. Well, like I said, Big Show and Undertaker, a very physical fight that Taker dominated at some times. But, you know, you can't underestimate the Big Show. The Big Show, he ripped off the turnbuckle pad. And then he threw Taker in there face first. And then the Big Show, wham, with the right hand. Wham, another one. He knocked Taker out cold. The match ended on a KO.
Yeah.
Very shocking on that one.
They absolutely were pushing Big Show's weapon of mass destruction. I don't think it had that name yet, but he was definitely they were pushing the hell out of it. And, you know, I'm a Taker guy, so when I saw him take that shot and that second shot and just go down, I was like, oh, they're going to say he's knocked out. I was like, they're going to say he's knocked out. And then he hit him with that rabbit punch. I was like, holy shit, I know he out now. And Charles Robinson, he's sitting there now. I don't know what exactly he thought he was doing, but Taker's already not moving from the second shot. Big Show takes about 10 business days to throw that rabbit punch. And Charles Robinson the whole time's looking at him like, and then when he finally hits, he was like, come on, man, you got too far. I was like, dude, you had like 10 years. What do you've gone too far. You literally watched him set up, go to the bathroom, have a drink, come back, and then throw the punch, and now you're mad? But yeah, he knocked dude cold, and Taker sold it like a champ. He sold it all the way to the next promo because he was struggling to get out the ring. He was struggling to walk. He was struggling all over the place. Yeah, he sold that like crazy.
Yep.
He was devastated because he saw his future love of his life enter that limo with Crime Time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Rey Mysterio was there.
She's gonna be ruined.
Michelle, where are you going in that limo, Michelle?
That's not cool.
It's not cool.
That's not cool, Michelle.
What are your thoughts on Taker and Big Show?
I would say the match wasn't all that, but the aftermath was just right to keep the storyline going. So, it somewhat matters overall.
Yeah, Show was being pushed, and at the end of the day, there was no better way to push him than taking on and beating Taker. Again, the ending shocked me like hell. I can't even I literally think that might be the only time he's ever been knocked out for a loss.
Knocked out. Yeah,
So
Yeah, I don't remember that.
yeah, I don't
Wow.
think that's ever happened before, and it certainly hasn't happened since. So
Taker had some wild finishes. What's that smell? That's chloroform. That's chloroform.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Next, 5
Yep.
minutes later, come back, take out Giant Gonzalez, and then
Mm.
and then
Yeah.
what was it? Royal Rumble '94. He got ambushed, and then they put him in the casket. Next thing,
And then he floated out.
up.
He floated out of the coffin, which led to the Taker versus Taker match. Yeah,
He getting knocked out here.
yeah.
Oh,
He's.
man.
I mean, hell,
he's the only guy that could have made that character last so long. At this,
Yeah.
There's no way anybody else could have done that.
I mean, and hell, you forget getting buried alive by Kane to come back as the dead man. So he gets buried as the American Badass or Big Evil, and he comes back as the dead man. So
WrestleMania
all
20.
these things. Yeah.
Did you like Big Evil? Because I loved it. I loved that run. It was different. It wasn't one of my favorite Undertakers, but I liked what he did for all the guys underneath him.
I don't like how it started, but I loved the character. Because remember how it started was Jim Ross was in the ring and he was talking about how Jim Ross didn't want to kiss his ass. He's like, "What's the matter with kissing his ass?" I'm like,
Oh boy.
I'm like, this is about to go left. I was like, oh, he really just, oh Lord.
You think you're better than me? I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, yeah. I was like, you got cheeks on your lips, buddy. What the fuck? Yeah, I hated that. I hated that.
Ron Simmons talking about masturbating.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Moving on. So
Please.
Please move on, please. I need not ever hear that again.
All right, Strap, does this match matter for you?
I think it's a very polarizing matchup because you had Big Show here. He just made his wrestling comeback earlier that year with Floyd Mayweather, so he was still in this supreme boxing fighting machine gimmick of his. So it was a very unique take on an Undertaker match where he is dominating the Undertaker, and obviously it's a very memorable finish to all of us in that Undertaker got knocked out, you know, and then the Undertaker doing a great sell job of just being, oh, where's Michelle, you know. So, you know, so it's not a typical great work rate match, but it's memorable for a lot of other reasons and good reasons. So I would say, and again, looking at the lineup from last week to watching the show today, you would not believe it.
Right.
But I would say this match matters.
We destroyed the lineup last week. Not even gonna hold you. We destroyed the lineup last week. I was very, because this was one of the ones I was actually looking at along with Halloween Havoc, and I was very afraid of how this was going to turn out. But I'm I'm pleasantly surprised at how this is turning out right now.
So far, everyone can say is woo.
I'm dyslexic, so
yeah.
Woo.
All right, let's get to the next match in hand.
All right, our next match, we have Jeff Hardy taking on Triple H for the WWE Championship. And they showed how Jeff Hardy won the championship scramble, but briefly became the champ. And then Triple H won in mere seconds, like 1 second to spare to retain the championship. The championship scramble, that was a unique concept where guys you never thought that could have a chance to win the title, they did. Brian Kendrick, Jeff Hardy, and
but you just had to hold the belt
Big Zeke
before the time expired.
Yep.
Yeah. All you gotta do, 15-minute match, be the last one to hold the title when that time happens, and it's pretty interesting concept.
I wouldn't mind seeing them pull that again for like not for the major titles, but like maybe for the Intercontinental title or the U.S. Heavyweight or the U.S. Championship. I would like to see them pull one of those out of the hat.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Get a couple of people that wouldn't normally be in that position. At least give them a shot, even if they don't win. At least they get a shot.
LA
Give it
Knight.
a couple up and comers. Just give him a shot at that.
LA Knight's going to be he's going to be world heavyweight champ. I don't see him ever being WWE champ, but he's going to be world heavyweight champ.
Let's just I'm gonna just save my comments for after this.
After what?
After this match.
All right, well, back to Jeff and Triple H. Jeff Hardy said he is motivated, so he's not reaching for the brass ring anymore. He is reaching for that damn title. And rewatching this and seeing that title, at that time in 2008, I hated that title. Looking at that shit today, that shit look hot. I'm like, dang, I kind of want to get that. The old Cena belt that didn't spin. Yeah, back then I hated it, but now you see it, I'm like, dang, I actually like how that belt looked. It looked good.
It's got glue the spinner in place.
I don't want it to spin. Just let it sit there. Just plain Jane like that. But it just looked good. And the belt looked good on Triple H.
Yeah.
I thought it did. It looked good on Triple H.
Yeah.
Now, did you discuss the promo they had prior to this match, like in the beginning of the show?
With Eve Torres.
Because
I didn't put that in my notes.
Ah, man, I read that as BDC is going to go do another.
He hated that
us.
promo.
Yeah, he hated it too. That's why he's going to take a pee break.
God.
But man, that promo, it felt like it was Paul Levesque, not Triple H talking, or even just him talking as one of the fans. Like, yes, we love you, Jeff. You have it all going for you. You got the charisma. You got the fans. We love you. You just haven't put it all together, and I want to see it. And that was the one time I was like, wait, Triple H isn't tearing him down. He's actually building this guy up. Like,
Right.
he's making him seem like he is at his level, not below him, not that he's above him, but at his level, the same equal. It's very rare to see that. I don't know if Triple H was going on a babyface run for a little quick while.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean he's still on a face run from the DX reunification. So
okay.
Yeah, it was a long while. Once he unified with Shawn Michaels as DX, I think he was a face until he went and became a member of the administration, where he was running things. That's when he kind of turned heel again, but he was a face from reunifying with Shawn Michaels all the way up to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that promo right there, I was like, wow, that was literally how I felt. Like, you got it all, but you haven't won the big match. Is this going to be the night? Wow.
Yes. Well, the match takes place, and we get a wrestling match. Jeff Hardy, he's taking it. He's taking it old school, no high risk, and taking Triple H back to the basics. And then JR said probably like the line of the night. Jeff Hardy is throwing off-speed pitches when everybody's expecting fastballs.
Yep. Yes.
That was the line of the night. Everybody expecting high risk from Jeff Hardy. Nah, Jeff Hardy. He switched up.
I'm gonna give you one comparison that Don would like as a Braves fan. He was pitching like Greg Maddux. He could throw you the fastball, but he was giving you the off speed just to throw you off because he knew if he gave you the fastball, you knew where it was coming. But the off speed, he was like, I got you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Basically. So once he started throwing the fastball, he did a sunset flip over the top rope and he crashed and burned.
Exactly.
Which is why he should have been throwing the fastball.
That's why you stay with the off speed stuff.
Well, you know what, man? Watching this match was a banger. Jeff Hardy.
Yep.
The ultimate underdog. The fans loved him. The fans loved his brother. Everybody in that building wanted Jeff to win.
Yes.
Then Jeff, he hits the twist of fate. He goes for the swanton. Then he has a lazy pin. You never see Jeff pin like that. Like,
never.
Are you that fatigued? You were playing WWE 2K and the fatigue meter ran out and you just passed out. He goes for the 1-2 Triple H counters with a cradle and he just retains.
Yep.
Like, wow. Like, the energy just sucked out the room right there. Like, yo, that was your moment right there. You had him clean. He was dead to rights right there.
And I remember watching this, and I knew the results, and I'm still just like,
like,
come on.
Like, you were right there.
Yep.
You were right there. That was your moment.
Yep.
Jeff.
So, Strap, So
You
obviously
could have
he's not
had
there.
this, Jeff. You could have had it. You could have had it,
That's
Jeff.
it.
You could have had it, bro. What happened?
That's
It was raining that day. He couldn't make it down there.
So I'm assuming what 2 months later he won at Armageddon, right?
Yeah.
That's when he won the title.
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I believe it was Judgment Day.
No.
It could have been Armageddon. It's one of those.
But it was in December. I just know. I think it was the end of the year. He won the title.
just before the Royal Rumble, I remember.
Just in time for Christmas at the Hardy
Yes.
compound.
All right. But my God, what a match. It was a classic. I love this. Seeing Jeff Hardy at this time, granted he's still doing the same things, but seeing Jeff Hardy at the time, I'll never forget working on the back of the garbage truck with Abel, and then we were run to the step of the garbage truck, like hop up on the step and do like little Jeff Hardy pose, doing shit like that. It just gave me flashbacks. Man.
And the crazy thing is, we would do this to people that we knew in town that knew we were fans.
Yeah.
So we would just be like,
hang on the back of the garbage truck doing the juke and all that other shit. Oh man, Jeff was over. I just miss Jeff Hardy. I want to relive.
Oh shit!
This Jeff Hardy when he came back from TNA and he worked to get to the title. Because oh man, it was an amazing ride for him, and he deserved everything that he got. And I'm glad that him and his brother are still doing the damn thing right now.
Yeah.
It was
I will say this to the day I die. I think Jeff Hardy is gonna go down as the greatest. What if he never screwed up? If he never screwed up, he could have been he could have been WWE's greatest merch seller, greatest whatever. He probably wouldn't have been Cena, but his charisma alone was next level. He never had the greatest promos, but the dude just captured you. It's very hard to do that. We say it all the time. Sid, charisma. You can't sell it. You can't buy it. You just got it. Jeff Hardy, again, comes in the room, the charismatic enigma. You're like, how the hell did he do that?
He was good.
He just had you.
Yeah,
like that.
He's outstanding.
Yeah.
He was outstanding.
He had it all, man. And he did make it to the mountain. He did make it to the mountaintop. Unfortunately, he just didn't stay on the mountaintop like he should have.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
what,
I mean,
before BDC gives his thoughts, if him and his brother come back, I would like to see the Hardy Boys one more time. But if they want to do their solo thing, which they probably won't happen, I want to hear Jeff's theme song and Matt's theme song, their individual theme song. I want to hear that.
That's never gonna happen.
Huh?
I think they're gonna stay as a tag team and end off as tag team champions or
That's
brothers.
I know, but I would like to hear it one more time, man. One more time. Imagine you hearing that at WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. You go crazy.
Yeah, I can see that.
John's going crazy when he out there.
Sorry, guys. They've already had their great WrestleMania moment in Orlando.
yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, their return. Oh, yeah.
Biggest pop of all time at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're doing NXT Stand and Deliver. So
unfortunately, we'll never see the greatest ladder match of all time again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everyone's pretty much in different territories.
Well, you about to see a table match coming soon.
I know. Sad. Too bad. Because I know Tony Khan wouldn't care if they came over just for one match either.
Mm-hmm.
Tony had them.
They
Who fucked that up? Jeff.
Yeah.
Man, I met Jeff Hardy a lot. I'm thinking back to him, man. I met that dude 3 times. Shoot. Meet and greets.
Yeah,
3 times.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's very nice.
AEW, I don't know what AEW was thinking with Matt and Jeff when they had them. That was just a weird time.
You want to know what happened?
No,
COVID.
It was not a booking issue. That was Jeff Hardy. He
COVID in the beginning with Matt with the broken thing.
That hurt him.
And then Jeff during COVID. Then Jeff had his little issues again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and unfortunately, Tony didn't want to deal with that at the moment because he was already under the fire for a lot of other stuff. I think CM Punk issues was going on around that time too, right? Yeah. So just think about it. He's a brand new company. He doesn't need all this right now.
I don't need all this drug heat. They say enough about that about me.
Cocaine.
I'm in love with the.
Michelle McCool.
It's all good. But
Yeah.
I gotta say, this match, A1, top tier, it mattered.
Damn right.
Yep. I sent Dom a message earlier after I watched that
You
match.
too?
I sent Dom a message earlier after I watched that match because I didn't know what to expect from that match. I figured it was just I forgot where they both were at the time. So I literally, the message was very simpler. Jeff and Trips had a banger. That's the message. That match was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like from the very beginning, like I'm looking at Jeff. I'm like, Jeff is out here throwing holds, headlocks. He's throwing literal holds out here. Like he's keeping his game on the ground, and it is looking good.
Yeah.
I mean, Triple H, of course, Triple H is Triple H. He's going to do what he does. But it was like, this is the same Jeff Hardy who adapted to Taker to the point where Taker got his respect. This is the same Jeff Hardy that you literally see him get in the ring with particular wrestlers, and he adapted to their style to wrestle. I mean, this is peak Jeff. When Jeff is at his best, this is Jeff. He's like, yeah, I could be that high flyer. I don't need to be, though. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like, he's Team Extreme. He's all this stuff like that. But when you break him down, and when you really break him down, dude's just a solid wrestler, period.
Mm-hmm.
And this match showed it.
I kind of wish I can see this peak Jeff Hardy and then the monster Brock Lesnar. Like Brock, when he was putting those guys over, like AJ and Danielson on those Survivor Series, have his one match with him and see what he could have done with him.
Yeah, not
gonna lose, but still,
not this version of him who just likes to suplex people about 500 million times and
that's perfect.
F5 them another million times after that.
But Jeff will find a way. Jeff will give you that little whole spot where you're like, oh, it's Jeff, man. It's Jeff.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can all say that this match definitely matters.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Main event time.
Time for the main event.
Yes. We have a ladder match. We have Shawn Michaels taking on the champ, Chris Jericho.
Le champion.
The champion, the demo god. This feud began at Unforgiven.
The Learning Tree.
The Learning Tree, many names. All right, the feud began at Unforgiven, and then Shawn Michaels, he won the match. It was unsanctioned. Strap, this is when it all started with his wife, right?
Yep.
At SummerSlam.
Why didn't they show the highlights of her? They should have just showed all of that shit.
Because that began the feud, but they evolved past it, especially the Unforgiven pay-per-view. Jericho doing double duty, hopping over to win the world title.
Yeah. So Shawn beat him out Unforgiven. They had an unsanctioned match, and after that, like Chris Jericho says, Shawn might have got the victory, but he didn't gain anything because Jericho did double duty. He won the title.
Yeah. That was insane. That was insane.
So Platino's favorite GM, Mike Adamle, he announced that
dear God,
HBK is going to be the next man going for that title. And
you spelled HBK right?
BHK. Yeah, so after that,
the heart.
There's Shawn Michael, BHK.
Listen, I watched American Gladiators when he was on it. I watched the original version of American Gladiators with Mike Adamle, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but when I'm listening to even him talking in that moment, he's like, yeah, well, somebody came to me and they came to me with an offer that I couldn't pass up. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christmas.
Cocaine, a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Like, and he was like, and here's your guy. I'm like, why does he sound like that? Why? I don't know. I blocked that part of Raw out of my memory that he was the GM. And this just reminded
me. Just so confident too. Jeff
bad for him.
Harvey.
This just reminded me why.
Oh, man.
Why?
You know
I
what it
feel bad,
was?
though.
Too much Tylenol.
What?
Trump.
Like,
I know what you. I got it after. I was like, wait. No.
Too much Tylenol.
All right, well, we got this specialty match of Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho, and the match, it started off pretty slow, but then once that ladder got involved, the match definitely
picked up
for sure. And then we see Shawn Michaels at one point during the match. He's getting ready to hit this moonsault off the ladder, but Jericho climbed up the ladder and hit him with like a German suplex, but Michaels countered in the midair, and they both go through the announce table. Like, oh, here we go.
Yep.
Jericho, he's dazed in the ring. Shawn Michaels getting up, and Shawn gets on the top rope, but Jericho climbs the ladder right in front of Shawn Michaels, and then they're going back and forth. Then HBK, he just pushes Jericho right down, ladder on top of Jericho. What's HBK got to do? The big elbow right off the top rope onto the ladder, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah. After this, HBK, he goes with some sweet chin music, but Jericho, he sidesteps and he hits him with the ladder. Then he follows that with the lion salts. Like, these guys, they bringing it. They had a good ladder match right here. Probably one of the best ladder matches, especially with Shawn Michaels. And yeah, Jericho is attempting to go for the title. HBK, he pushes the ladder. Jericho goes flying out the ring, feet first. Could have been double ACL, but somehow he gets up, gets back into the ring. He's climbing up the ladder. HBK climbs the ladder, and then out of nowhere, Lance Cade comes out of nowhere. Is that his protege?
Yeah. He was a protege at the time.
Oh God! Like,
Lance Cade was like what, 20 years old, 20-something years old, very young.
Yeah, blink when you miss it. That was Jake Hager, the Big Hurt.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, at first I thought it was Hager. I'm like, okay,
like, makes
Jack
sense,
Swagger.
right?
Yes,
Hager.
I thought it was him, but I'm like, wait a minute.
I like this hat.
I don't know, but HBK, he took his ass out with some sweet chin music. He gets back on the ladder. Jericho gets on the ladder. They doing a tug of war for the belt. Then Jericho finally hits HBK with the title. And HBK, he's out. Jericho, he is still your world heavyweight champion, and this is the finish. And yes, this is an amazing feud right here. It it went what? It wasn't even supposed to be this long.
No,
It was like what, 6-7 months or something like that.
it was only supposed to be like until like that one pay-per-view, and then that was it. But then Vince saw something. He's like, let's keep going with it. And hey, this is one time the old man was right.
Yeah,
It's
that
PG show. And they had a feud going less long too. It's pretty good.
That feud was outstanding.
It was.
This match, it definitely matters. Strap, was this the blow off?
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about when the feud began. It began long-term storytelling with many peaks and valleys.
WrestleMania time.
Yeah, it began with Ric Flair's retirement and Batista being mad at Shawn Michaels for retiring. He's your friend. So then, Shawn Michaels feigned an injury, and he caught Batista and he beat Batista, and then Jericho interviews Shawn Michaels on on the highlight reel and questions HBK. He's like, "You're a liar. You're a liar." And I don't know. I was just about to look it up. Like, how would they go from May, June, July, August to that SummerSlam promo where he accidentally hits Shawn Michaels' wife, which led to their no DQ match, which led to this incredible ladder match, and
that was not planned too. You know that, right?
Yeah,
no, it wasn't planned.
So it was just a very reaction. He's like, oof, piece by piece by piece by piece, and it got to this match here, and yeah, I mean, it's widely. I want to say it's just common knowledge. Like, yeah, Jericho and HBK had a tremendous feud in 2008. They had an incredible lineup of matches, series of matches that they had. And it's kind of like, well, just for me, it's like, even though I will acknowledge that, it's like nothing compelled me to go revisit these matches, like, on my own. But having watched for this show, this podcast, I was like, God damn, this is just an incredible match, and it caps off the whole show of just like, we were making fun of it last week for being so generic, for being so plain.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what, if you wanted to show, some, like, to someone, like, hey, here are the top wrestlers. These are all top guys. It's all FTR. It's all top guys on this pay-per-view. That's why Candice Michelle and Beth Phoenix is, like, the weakest match. But every single match has a Hall of Fame talent in it.
Yeah.
Every single match. So you could just, and like, if you were playing a video game, you were playing any one of the WWE wrestling games, you would do the lineup. Hey, who'd you pick? Oh, I picked Rey Mysterio. All right, I'll pick Kane. All right, I'll pick Batista. Oh, I need a heel. JBL. All right, sounds cool. It's just, the strongest characters, the strongest, most over wrestlers fighting each other, and we're so. It just seems so obvious, that's like, how could they actually book it that way? It's like, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, so that's why this whole show is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we said earlier, that looking at this card from last week, running through the card last week.
We destroyed it.
Like, oh god, like 2008 was like a bad time.
We ripped it.
Oh, really.
It wasn't good, but it had its moments. But
I think it's because we were tired of it at the time, because we were so overexposed to. Oh, I saw Kane and Mysterio before. I seen JBL and Batista. Oh, that's a retread from 2 years ago. Watching it now, was it 2008? Then 15, 16,
17 years ago.
17 years later. It's like, wow, superstar versus superstar. Cool.
No scrubs.
No scrubs.
Yeah, so I definitely enjoyed this show. This show definitely matters. Patno, hell of a choice, and
he's so proud. He didn't even know what he did. He's so proud,
right.
So.
Jordan feedback. He shoots. He scores. Still on that from Liar Liar.
Yeah, I said last week that this show would be No Mercy on our eyes, and I was very mistaken.
Take that, ringside.
And right, right, and I literally put absolutely no mercy because it was absolutely no mercy at all. This was just a great show. It was a great show.
Number 2. Take that, ringside again. Love you, brother. Hope to see you again.
Oh, man. Well, yes, it was an amazing show. But next week, we have a birthday, and we are going to talk about the late, great Eddie Guerrero. It's going to be Stratfac's choice. We're going to talk about Eddie's greatest moments, what we enjoyed, his matches, all the good things, all things Eddie Guerrero. Gonna be pretty good.
Yep.
Damn right.
Yes, sir.
Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas to all.
You was ready for that one.
Damn right.
Well, all right. Well, that's it for our deep dive of WWE No Mercy 2008. This show was amazing. From Triple H and Jeff Hardy tearing up the place. Big Show knocking out the Undertaker. And Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho having an amazing ladder match. This show still holds up till today.
Spit it out, Dom.
That's it. Shout out to Strap. Shout out to BDC. Shout out to Platino for the show. If you guys enjoyed this show, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're on all platforms. Check us out. Next week, talking all Eddie Guerrero, and we want to see you guys next time. Boom.